First of all, crazy to be back. And for those of you on the channel, I hoped that my next video after my last update would be a technique. Praise God, here we are. So it's good to be back. So thank you, Master Jean-Jacques, for this update. He really brought some things to my attention as I was thinking about something that I could teach in my current condition that I think would also be advantageous to you. And I'm going to do my best job of replicating what he taught. I'll send you guys a link if you want to see it from the master himself, but this is how it works. Controlling the left arm, grabbing that material behind there so you can control that arm. Oftentimes, regardless of what you're doing with this hand, whether you're blocking punches with this hand or grabbing a same side or a cross collar, sometimes the person will start to pass your guard by standing up with this foot. And if they stand up with this foot and you can touch their leg, it makes it nice and easy. You're just going to reach underneath the leg, spin around, actually not let this slip out, and finish with a nice easy armbar right here and a sweep. But they don't do that very often. They don't usually give you that leg. So in this case, when he steps up, he's on to me, so he puts it back further, and I can't reach it. So then instead, I'm going to change my angle of attack and start going for a sweep. But if he knows what he's doing enough to keep his leg back, he's probably knows enough to keep good balance, so he'll sit back again. And when he goes to sit back, take this collar grab here, and we turn it into, got to get back into shape. Yep, right here. A hand in collar, under chin, armbar. So you get a choke and an armbar. One more time. So to start this off to practice, we're just going to start with one phase, and we're going to stack them on. Again, we want to control this arm. He steps up with this foot, and it's high. I can reach it. From here, I reach underneath. The key here is that this leg has to go underneath his armpit. And now we have the arm bar. It's right here. If this leg doesn't go underneath the armpit, it's really tough to change that angle because your leg is stuck down here and you're having to get this over. So get this up underneath the armpit and you've got the armbar. Give it a try. 1, 2, 3. And make sure you're backstopping here, because remember, our next step is if you're holding here and this is your main way to hold on, how are we going to grab here without him yanking this arm out? So your anchor point here is more this left arm behind the elbow than it is this hand here. I don't have a problem with you grabbing here initially, but this is your anchor point. This in your leg. That's your backstop to keep him from reaping this out of there. He steps up, I reach under, but if I don't get my leg underneath his armpit, man, especially this guy after 3 months, Mr. Flexible is not getting that leg over. Make sense? So when he steps up, look at it, it's underneath his armpit. And that's what's dragging him down. And then because my arm is already here behind his arm, I've got this. I can actually catch my leg, lock it in, and break it. But we're not going to say he's too smart for that. He's gonna move that back. So I step up, and as I do, he brings that back. I can't reach it. So I just reach here. And I start to go here for the sweep. But let's not manhandle this, students. It's technique, it's balance, it's timing. And to make it happen, I want you to think more leverage and balance. And it's drawing him in, see? Keeping this post away. That's really gonna make him fall. Os? But he's better than that. So instead of him falling, he's going to sit back, but not in this phase. In this phase, he's going to be dumb. So we bring it here, and we sweep. He has nothing to hold himself up. So we start here. I backstop. I reach, but he's too far back. So I grab here. Look at, use this leg as your leverage to get your hips up light. So you can come over here. Notice how I'm making way. I'm making a spot for him to fall. And because I'm catching this arm, look at, he doesn't have anywhere else to go. And so it's just a matter of knocking the last leg or the third leg out of the three-legged stool. And then carry him over. And then this is the next point here. We're gonna leave that for number 4. But think about this heel being here. So when you practice this time, I don't want you to just plop him over and then reset. I want you to get that heel there. So start here. He steps up. I go to reach. He steps back. So then I go here. This is a timing thing. I move out of the way and then here. Notice how I drug my heel to here, right here. Not on the floor, right here. And that's where you're gonna stop and reset. Questions? Try it. 1, 2, 3 is they're on to me and they're not gonna let me sweep them. So the setup is the same. So we should be getting some repetition drilling in here. I'm backstopping, and remember, I just talked about this with gi over there, where it's like, don't grab the, if you've got a gi on, take advantage of the gi. If they've got clothing on, take advantage of the clothing. If I use my open hand and I'm like grabbing the back of his humongous tricep, I'm weak. I can't hold that as well. But I have to do that in no gi because there's nothing to grab onto. It's my only option. But if they've got material on, why don't I just grab the vine, right? The material and anchor it. Take advantage of that because I'm not gonna have this hand available to hold it. It's gonna be up here, or it's gonna be grabbing here. So use this backstop with the vine, being the vine meaning material, not just a cup. It's gi class. He steps up, I reach here, but he moves his leg back, so I simply just transition. Now, it feels really puzzle-like jerky, Lego piece jerky right now, because we're going phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, but this would literally, do it again. It would look more like something like this. He goes to step up, I reach, he blocks it, I move. It's one contiguous movement. I went for the reach, he moved his leg, so I switched. Os? And then I draw, and I sweep. But he won't, because he sits back. So then, I go here. Click. Now I have an arm bar and a choke. I dig in. And I break. Because I'm kind. I anesthetize before I hurt them. But you've got a double option there. So even if he pulls his arm out, sorry.
Okay.
If he pulls his arm out, I still have this. So it's a really great backup plan. So this third phase is gonna look like this. Grab the vine, grab the material, he steps up, I go to reach, he steps back, I go to sweep, he sits back, so then I follow, and now I've got them both. Os? Take your time, it's a little brutal on the throat, guys. 1, 2, 3. Putting it all together. Let me just bask here for a minute. Beloved students, because it just feels so good to be back. Missed you guys. All right, so we got on that, I got on that tangent because you should be seeing a theme here. I go for this, I can still be messing around. Like if you want to put this into application, like, you know, we pulled in guard, you're messing with this, you're messing with this, you're messing with this, and he's like, oh no, or not, I'm stepping up. So you're like, okay, fine. If he doesn't move this, well, then I'm gonna submit. But he doesn't, he moves it. So then I go here, there's the flow. He goes, I'm moving back again. I go, okay, so then I come back. But he pulls a fast one. And he just kind of starts to stack, and I don't want to get stacked, so I pull him back again. So then from here, he steps up. I go here, he steps back. I go here, but this time I sweep. This never touches the ground. If I touch the ground, I give him space to escape. Os? If I stay glued to his hip, now do the same thing. It's totally different. And he's gonna, this is my toughie because I don't have the ability to. Sorry guys, I'm gonna be a little weird for a while. I'm here. I drew myself up. Os? I still have this choke available. And I finish. That's the finish of this. You don't have to. You could go from here and just control it and move to an Americana or whatever you wanted to do. Flatten him out, crush him down. But this hand that was in there, that's why we had to have you grab the material on the side. You don't want to get this hand busy and miss out on that collar. And then somebody said, well, how deep should I have it? Well, as deep as you would normally for a choke. Even though it's a sweep first, this first arm in is your first hand to a choke. You're 50% of the way to a choke. Whether it's inverted mount or whether you're actually mounted, you're already 50% of the way to a choke. Don't lose that. Does that make sense? Do you want to see it one more time? Do you want to see me flounder with my left arm one more time? Let's do it. It's the only way I'm going to get strong. So I go here. All I want you to do is go through all 3 steps and finish with the 4th. Get creative. So we're here. He steps up. I reach, but he steps back. So I flip out here, but then he sits back. When he sits back, I go here, but then he starts to stack me. So I pull him back again. I grab this, now I reach again, but he puts his leg back again. Ah, that worked better. Now I'm here. I'm only sitting up to talk to you. If this was a real fight, I would stay down here. Can you move your right arm? No. It's kind of stuck, right? I've sandwiched it with my rib cage. By the time I get over here, it's too late. And now I finish. Questions? It's a great flow. It's a 4-phase flow. Have fun with it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.